Yes?
Come, I haven't got all day. Need something?
Yes?
City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that. It's an old city. Legends say dwarves built it first. Then after they vanished, the natives moved in. Finally, the Nords took over around Tiber's septims time. That bent a few folks' arms the wrong way. They just called themselves the people of the Reach. Not a common blood with the Bretons by the looks of them. Used to have their own kingdom to the Nords King. Now they're at the bottom of the hay pile. That's right. At least according to them scholars. Stonework's clearly not Nord, that much is for sure. Old elven fella named Calcimo, up in Understone Keep's the one you want to talk to for more about that. Wrote all those books. That's right. Whole group of the natives called the Forsworn rose up against the Nords. Drove them out. Then Ulfric Stormcloak came with his militia. That must have been a sight to see him shouting folks to death. You'd think that'd be the end of it. Those Forsworn are still in the hills, and they're as wild as wolves.
Good day.
First time in Markarth, traveler. Take my advice. You see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it. You're our favorite kind of traveler, then. The market area is just inside the gate. Head on in. Keep your nose clean and you won't have any problems with us.
That would be Jarl Igmund. Young for a ruler of the Hold, especially the Reach. Wasn't surprising he stayed loyal to the Empire. His father helped capture Ulfric Stormcloak after the Markarth incident. It's the whole reason Ulfric revolted against the Empire. Well, the first reason, anyway. Forsworn had taken over Markarth, and Ulfric and his men drove them out. Empire promised they'd be free to worship Talos afterwards. Pity no one told the elves. Whole group of those Thalmor came, and they demanded Ulfric's arrest. Before the Nords came, we worshipped the old gods, had our own kingdom.
They won't stop until
Times
we're
have
all
been
dead.
good and bad since then, but some folks couldn't handle not ruling their own land. Those are the Forsworn. The Forsworn follow the old ways. Some of those were best forgotten. Blood sacrifices, communing with Daedra. It's the road to ruin. May the crags fail to trip your feet.
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion money can buy. My family's been doing it for years. You need one out in the Reach. Don't want to be alone when some Forsworn comes swinging. I personally trained a whole litter for the Jarl. That reminds me, I was gonna deliver some dog food to the keep. Spiced beef, their favorite. Wow, look at you. Thanks. Take it to Voada. She handles all the dogs for the Jarl. Don't fall. All right then.
A bit of jewelry for your journey home? Oh,
I'd die for my
last the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here. We'll handle things from here. Move along. That's right. It isn't. I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it.
Gods.
All right then.
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. I'd better get going.
We'll handle things from here.
Need to
Move
get
along.
going. What is it? I'd better get going.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
He tried to kill Margaret. Right in
Need to get
front-
going. Huh? Yeah, not sure. I don't worship Talos myself. I think I heard someone
What are you
mention
doing
it was
that
underneath
for?
the Temple of
He
Debella.
tried to kill
Big
Margaret.
crag in the
Right
center
in
of the
front
city.
of me.
All right then.
No. She's such a nice woman. Comes by every day looking for jewelry for her family in Cyrodiil. Is it because she's a noble? Why would anyone want to kill her? It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now. What's happening to this city?
Did you see that madman? A Forsworn agent, here in the city. Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the Forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed. This has ruined my entire day.
By the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life. Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it. No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City. I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil. I should never have come to Markarth.
don't like us talking to people when we work. Don't get involved in that nonsense. Just want to work. Mullish. Big orc fella. Can't miss him.
Can't talk. Mullish will beat me if I stop working. He's a damn tyrant, always being goaded by the Silverbloods to get more work out of us. They pay us next to nothing. We get beaten if we make a mistake. And where are our kind Nord rulers? What are they doing?
Mullish almost broke your arm yesterday.
Oh, does it look like I can afford losing a day's wage? That damn orc isn't getting the best of me. I spilled just a bit of... He's a damn... They pay us next to nothing. We get beaten if we make a mistake. And where are our kind Nord rulers? What are they doing? You're gonna try to talk sense into that orc? I'll believe it when I see it. We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade. Drive out the Nords, they say. Well, the Nord ain't driven out. Me and Hathrasil mostly. Mullish barks at us all day, but I wouldn't call that honest work. A few people in the Warrens used to work here. Dagain broke some bones a while back. Eltrys quit. Kareen is too sick.
Busy with the smelter. Careful of the molten metal. That gets on you. Kiss your fingers goodbye.
I know what I'm doing. Stop telling me.
Can I help you? You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? You hard of hearing. I run this smelter, and I'm late meeting our silver quota. What do you want? What? Are you telling me how to treat my workers? Do you have any idea how much metal the Silverblood family wants us to smelt? All right, all right. You sound like a damn Legion officer, but I get it. I'll give them a break. This better not hurt our quota. Every other day, seems one of the laborers runs off to the hills saying he'll join the Forsworn. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing them, that's just dumb. All right, then. I oversee Mark. Huh?
Sidna mines for prisoner scum only. Keep out. This is a jail, owned by the Silverblood family. We use the prisoners to mine for ore. It's the most secure prison in Skyrim. Throw scum in, close the gates, no one gets out. So unless you're here to dig, you don't belong here. When not, the Silverbloods pay our wage. Every man here is a trained mercenary. Until next time.
You mess with the Silverblood family, you end up here.
You mess with the Silverblood family, you end up here.
You mess with the Silver Blood family, you end up here.
Be careful.
I'm in charge of the prisoners here. All right, then. Need a new blade? Got an axe here. Good for cleaving up Forsworn. Grew up in a stronghold. Every orc girl tended the forge at some point. But a girl has to grow up, and life in the stronghold asks for a lot in return. So I joined the Legion, mastered my trade there. That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves, lived as our ancestors would have wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain. Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Eltrys, could you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example. Thanks. All right.
Yes? Until next time.
I'm Gore's assistant. I help her with the forge.
Do I have to do everything?
No, Bullish. I'll work